Hey everybody, Hades here. Um, so I went down to my locals today, and granted, I just went down to play around for a little bit before I had to go to work, unfortunately. And I know, right, nerd. He actually has a job. Don't. It's only McDonald's. But anyway, I went down and I played Vanguard with a few friends, kicked some ass, which was really good for my confidence because last week I took a very bad losing streak, very bad hit to my record, my own personal record. Not there's no tournament setting yet for us still, but unfortunately my hours have not settled out where I can start my own. But that's beside the point. But a new card game came out that isn't so new. It's called Kaijudo, The Rise of Duel Masters. When I saw this, I'm like, wait, what? This is insane. I thought this was dead, buried, and the worms have since eaten everything that's left of it. But apparently, there were still some glimmers of hope in Wizards or whoever's running it now that they decided, let's bring it back. Now, thankfully, one of the shopkeepers was nice enough and willing enough to play a full match with me with the structure deck, which is actually two battle pack decks or something, two structure decks that are in the same packaging. It's supposed to be your basic setup kit, which I don't know if they were full decks or whatever, but even if they were, I went and played him. He randomly gave me the Water Dark deck, which I find hysterical because back when I used to play Duel Masters, that's the deck I played, was Water Dark. And he played the Fire Dark. Yeah, let's start the whole card game by giving us three civilizations of the known, and they have even announced six. You couldn't have given us I don't know, light. No. But so I played a few games with him, and what I was able to gather is no shield breakers anymore. It's shield blast, which there's that. There's cards that were very well known in the Duel Masters era. Bloody Squeedo, your basic two mana cost, 4 grand, I believe. Blocker, hit suicides once you block though. Okay, Bloody Squeedo. Really shake. Sorry about that. I get very adamant or animated when I talk. I use my hands. Unfortunately, I'm on a bed. It's not a Tempur-Pedic, so let's see. Where was I? Oh yeah. So Bloody Squeedo is now Skittering Squeedo. I also looked. There is Bullshock Dragon. There is Deathlagger Lion of Chaos, which I will be picking up because I could never find the original one. So, I suppose I can have its thumb down second cousin. I did look. I'm actually looking at the website right now. Good old Pyro Fighter I just dropped. Pyro Fighter Magnus, who was personally one of my favorite Fire Civilization cards. Just because you could play him, swoop in for a quick 1 damage, and pop out. Turn 3. His new name, and you can't make this shit up, is Gilliflame the Assaulter. That's not even close. So we went from Pyrofighter Magnus to Gilliflame the Assaulter. Oh boy. And from what I've been able to tell, a lot of cards have been remade. Gatling Sky Terror. It's been remade. Yet it only has 3,000 attack. And it's a 3 cost. Now, I remember it being much bigger. I remember it being in the 6K and it blew up shit. Now, I could be wrong. Sky Terror. But that's something else entirely. Yeah, 7 cost, 7K. Creature can attack untapped creatures, and it's a double breaker. As opposed to 3 cost, 3K. Yeah, that's it. I mean, Pyro Trooper is back in. He had a longer name in the original game, but to be I don't honestly remember any of it. So Pyro Trooper, that's perfect. Does the exact same thing he did in the game in Duel Masters. So I don't feel so bad about him getting a name shortened when in reality it was just too long to begin with. Good old Bolshevik Dragon, we don't know what his limits are. They haven't revealed his card, and he's not in the structure deck. I'm almost 90% sure. Some of the other civilizations I suppose we'll go on, because I spent a lot of time on fire. Water, we have a bunch of random new stuff. Some of them I don't even know if they're new names or not, like Frogzuka, 5K blocker, 4 cost. Might be a new name, I'm not sure. The King Leviathans have all kept, I believe, most of their stuff. They didn't really change that much. Light, if we all remember, I believe his name is Alcadius of the Divine Judgment or something. I remember him. I never used him. Never was Light. Never used him. So I didn't really keep an eye on him. He is also in the game. I believe he's going to be in set 1. 7 cost, 6K, double breaker. Infused with light. Whenever this creature attacks, choose one of your creatures that is level 5 or less and untap it. Not bad. Let's see, what else do we got here? No Earth Purifying Elemental, though. Which is weird, but, you know. Deathliger, Lion of Chaos, has not lost anything. Horde Stinger, Maro Ooze, Skeeter Swarmer, and yeah, most everything. Like, those are just the ones that are just kind of well known. There's a bunch that I don't even remember, so it's possible they got name changed or whatever. Kaijudo, overall, it looks like Duel Masters with a new skin and dumbed down a little bit for a new generation. Hopefully they learn their lesson with the cartoon, because that's what killed them, supposedly, was their cartoon was too violent, so they couldn't keep airing it, so they lost viewers, and then they couldn't keep up the card game, because there wasn't enough people watching the show for little kids to buy the packs, so it went downhill from there. So hopefully they've learned their lesson. They're trying again, which, not a bad thing. I love Duel Masters at a younger age. This is a little bittersweet for me, to be totally honest. It's great that they're back, but it's kind of like those old zombie movies or the various mad scientists. Frankenstein would be a great example. They tried raising the dead, and it ended up beating their face off. They kind of got what they wanted, but they didn't quite get it the way they wanted it. I don't know how to explain it, but this is me on kaijudo. I might pick up the decks this week later when I have my card budget is kind of down. I bought a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! And some Vanguard. But maybe next week or the week after I will be picking up the structure deck thing. And I might do a review on it. I'm not sure. But this is Hades signing off. You all have a good evening. Happy 4th of July. And for you guys not watching in America, happy 4th of July.